early initial reaction from you. So.
Nah, it was crazy, man. Yeah, they did their thing in here. Like, just listening to all of our suggestions, and yeah, I mean the product is crazy. They got a little meditation room in there, got a little players lounge. You go in the bathroom, it feels like a spa. They got like some calming music playing. You taking a shower, it's like it's like resort packer in here. But nah, it's crazy. What they did for us, it's a blessing.
Morgan's is pretty nice though too.
Yeah, it's not bad. They're pretty close, I must say. They're pretty close, but I'd have to say this one takes the cake.
I just saw you have the helmet in hand. What are your thoughts on the throwback unis?
Clean. I like them a lot. I got to see what they look like when I put it on, of course, but I like it a lot. I think the jersey, I'm a fan of the jersey more than the helmet. That's just me, but I'm liking the color combo, and I'm ready to wear it this season for sure.
Evan, if you think back to last year to where you are now, how much have you grown as just a football player in this league?
Yeah, I think I've grown tremendously just as far as the habits I have. Being able to take care of my body like a professional, and just kind of just learning from all the guys that have been here. I feel like I'm taking steps in just how to study film. The little things, how to take care of your body. And how to, go through just the day as a professional, right? Like taking walkthroughs as serious as you can, being intentional in all you do here. And, it's I can definitely say that, I'm just fully committed to the cause now. I'm just taking it as serious as I can. And, I'm not there yet. I'm going to keep trying to progress, but I like the direction I'm going.
People always talk about that second-year jump being so meaningful and so huge for some players. What does a second-year jump look like to you, a guy who had success?
Yeah, a lot of it is just availability, honestly, for me. I feel like my best product, there's still steps, obviously, to, the level of play that I can, put out on film, but there were moments during last year, I felt confident in my play, and, I was making plays on the field, but it's just being able to do that consistently. If you can't do it consistently, it really doesn't matter. And I think I was only starting for 5 or 6 games last year. So, just being as available as I can is something that, I definitely need to work on, as well as all of the things I mentioned before, the film study, the just taking care of your body, and, just being as ready as I can come game day, so that, I can just let it all hang out, when I'm on that field.
How does the defense itself take a step up this year?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, we already have, just as far as the playbook goes. I feel like guys are just getting more comfortable with playing with each other. It's easy to have a first and second year jump with a new coordinator, with a coordinator that's going into a second year with me. Like that's kind of been a really big blessing for me, is that I was able to come in at the same time as a new coordinator. So we're all getting the information at the same time. You're not kind of hopping on the train as it's leaving. But yeah, so being able to just have all those reps under your belt. We're not starting from ground zero coming into year 2. Everybody's already, we're getting these installs right now, and it feels basic just because, this is all the base stuff that we've been running for a year already. And so, yeah, guys are just, playing faster, playing confident, understanding how to play off of each other, having a year, under our belt. And, I feel like there's definitely a different level we could tap into. As far as disguise, as far as just play speed, play style, we definitely think that there's different levels that we can get to, and I'm excited to see the result.
Did you get to those different levels in December and early January last year? And how do you make sure it doesn't take till December or January to do that when you got the Lions and the Commanders right out of the chute?
Yeah, I think that just comes with initially just understanding the opportunity that's in front of us, right? Having a North opponent, off the bat means that there's no space to start slow, right? And I feel like this whole team understands the sense of urgency that we must operate at. We're not waiting for any one game down the schedule. Like, we got to start fast, and we all understand that. So again, I'm just excited for how our guys are going to respond. I know I'm going to be ready, and I know our defense is going to be coming out with our piss hot.
Evan, what's been your early impressions on Nate Hobbs out there, and just what does he bring in, and what could he bring to this secondary?
Yeah, man, he's just, one word, a dog. it's funny. He played with my brother. My brother was at Illinois. They came in the same class, and yeah, they were able to play together. So he would come over to our house a couple times, like in the summertime, and so I was familiar with him. And when we signed him, I was like, all right, here we go. I'm excited to keep this thing rolling. But nah, man, he's just a guy that not afraid to put his nose in there, not afraid to be physical at the point of attack, and yeah, obviously ball skills, coverage skills is all there. You saw him making plays today on the ball. And yeah, just a guy that has the right mentality towards the game. You got to bring a certain level of intensity, a certain level of energy to be able to play that nickel/corner, being around the line of scrimmage. So yeah, I mean, I'm just a fan of, how he approaches the game and his physicality. And yeah, I can't wait to see, what he does for our defense this year.